Hello guys, today we're doing a Miami census this time. Here we go. Here we go. So we're about to find out. We're just confirming. Where juniors were selected Eric Boo Jr. as their next driver to be full time in the class.
You can just tell they out there, they want it, they're playing for something. I like the competition, so I'll say Mississippi always had the talent. What was your assessment of Lance Flynn today, please, sir? My assessment that he was really good. 6 innings, 6+ really, through 83 pitches, which puts him basically on track for 2 more starts. Next start will be, 90 something, 6 or 7 innings. So his stuff looked great. 95 in the last inning. Maintained his stuff throughout the whole outing. You could tell he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder in the beginning. He was talking a lot of smack to our lineup because he knew he was facing our. It was really impressive watching it come back close and just see it. Let's come to 7605 GM1 Team Drive, W, Concord, North Carolina.
Say the street name one more time.
It's 7605 GM, like General Motors, GM, one team drive. Yeah, it's at the GM.
Okay.
Charlotte Technical Center.
And what's your name? And tell me exactly what's happening.
I've got an individual that's shortness of breath, very hot, thinks he's going to pass out, and is producing a little bit of blood, coughing up some blood.
Okay. And how old is this person? Male or female? And is he awake?
He is awake. He's awake. He's on the bathroom floor right now.
Okay.
So when you come in, if you could not make it, can you turn the sirens off?
Yeah, that's fine.
When you get here, and so when you come into the main entrance of the building, the closest way to get to him is if you go to the left. Like you'll come in and the parking lot splits to the right or the left. Just tell them to go to the left. I'll be out here waiting on them, and I'll flag them down. There's a side door further down the side of the building, and I'll be there waiting on them.
Okay, we got him coming out there. Just nothing else for him to eat or drink. If he gets worse in any way before they get there, just call us back. What was the exact name of your business back there?
It's called the General Motors Charlotte Technical Center. It's off of Speedway Boulevard. It's close to it's right beside HMS Motorsports.
Okay.
Hendrick Motorsports. Yeah.
We will let him.
Then a rather somber past 24 hours with the news of Kyle Busch's passing. We do want to start off with that because, quite honestly, that is the biggest story that is happening here locally right now, also making national headlines. Busch, as you might know, he lived in Lincoln County. He was a NASCAR driver, and NASCAR, as we know here, has a very strong connection with Charlotte. The question is, though, for many fans, is what exactly happened there?
Thank you, John. Remembering Kyle Busch, his number 8 car will be parked for now. Richard Childress Racing saying that the number will be reserved for Busch's son, Brexton, when he is NASCAR ready. Today, Channel 9 also obtained the 911 call from a driving simulator facility in Concord on Wednesday before Busch was rushed to the hospital. Now, we are not going to air that 911 call out of respect for the family. But in it, the caller says that Busch was short of breath. He was very hot and even coughing up some blood. Busch was scheduled to race in Concord this weekend, tonight in the Truck Series and in Sunday's Coca-Cola 600. We live team coverage for you tonight.
We sure do, Erica, led by our sports director, Phil Orban, who is at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. But first, new NASCAR CEO Steve O'Donnell, less than a month on the job, speaking right now.
And these are his...
There may be specific health-related questions from yesterday. We do not.
For 25 years. Watching him come into the sport as a teenager, I think all of us would agree, full on the track, on family, also,
A 911 call, a simulator facility, a man on a bathroom floor. 48 hours after NASCAR lost its all-time wins leader, the details surrounding Kyle Busch's final hours are beginning to surface, and they are sobering in a way that no tribute or highlight reel can prepare you for. This is what actually happened. A 911 call obtained by the Associated Press reveals that Kyle Busch was in serious physical distress the day before he died. The call came...
Remembrances at Friday's NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race at Charlotte Motor Speedway, the same track Kyle Busch was scheduled to race this weekend. ABC.
Kyle Busch yesterday at the age of 41. Take a look at this X post there on your screen coming from TMZ Sports. Kyle Busch's number 8 will be reserved until his son's NASCAR career. That news just coming today following this devastating news, this fresh tragedy for the NASCAR community and the sports world as a whole. This sudden passing of Kyle Busch at just 41 years old has really sent shockwaves everywhere, and the chilling details are emerging from the 911 call. Kyle Busch's medical emergency has been partially revealed by 911 audio that was
Yes. Can I get an ambulance to come to 7605?
6 days. That's how long it took Kyle Busch to go from racing at full speed.
Total Sports Zone. All sports, all action. What's up?
When we think of NASCAR, we picture engines pushing the physical.
Getting into TMZ's trending topics, which, my goodness, this first one really shook me about Kyle
Out of
Busch.
nowhere.
Update that we want to share with you, a bit of breaking news as it pertains to NASCAR driver Kyle Busch. His family has officially announced his cause of death as severe pneumonia that progressed into sepsis, resulting in rapid and overwhelming associated complications, according to a statement that was released by the family. I do want to put this up on your screen. That is the statement that was put out there saying this. The medical evaluation provided to the Busch family concluded that severe pneumonia progressed into sepsis, resulting in rapid and overwhelming associated complications. Dakota Hunter, who's the vice president of Kyle Busch Companies, said this in a news release that the family received that medical evaluation just earlier today. Busch, of course, is a 2-time NASCAR champion. The tragic death of NASCAR champion Kyle Busch, his family revealing he died from severe pneumonia that then progressed into sepsis. Busch died on Thursday at the age of 41, just days before he was scheduled to race in today's Coca-Cola 600 in Charlotte.
We start with breaking news from auto racing. NASCAR Cup Series driver Kyle Busch has died unexpectedly.
Again, with heartbreaking news from the world of racing. Hi, everybody. I'm Casey Stiegel.
And I'm Heather Hayes. NASCAR just confirmed that longtime driver and 2-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Kyle Busch has passed away. Earlier today, his family shared that he'd been hospitalized with a severe illness, which would prevent.
And with heartbreaking news.
Earlier today, his family shared that he'd been hospitalized with a severe illness, which would prevent him from competing in this weekend's race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The family has asked for privacy. Earlier this month, Busch radioed his crew during a Cup Series race at Watkins Glen, requesting medical aid after the race. At the time, it was reported that he had a cold that worsened due to the G-force from racing. Busch won championships in 2015 and 19 and became known as one of the sport's most polarizing personalities. At this point, we do not know an official cause of death, but we will pass along additional information here on air and online as it becomes available.
What are we just hearing is actually absurd. NASCAR legend Kyle Busch has died, and here is.
We now know what caused the death of NASCAR legend Kyle Busch. Today, his race car, rebranded to the number 33, took to the track at the Charlotte Motor Speedway with a teammate behind the wheel. CBS's Lindsay Reiser joins us now with new details. Lindsay.
Good evening, Jerika. Today, the family of Kyle Busch revealed the NASCAR champion's pneumonia progressed into sepsis, a life-threatening condition.
Please rise and join us in a moment of silence.
NASCAR held a tribute for 2-time Cup Series champion Kyle Busch at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, where he was supposed to compete this weekend.
Thank you.
The 41-year-old's family revealing severe pneumonia progressed into sepsis, resulting in rapid and overwhelming associated complications. Each year, at least 1.7 million.
NASCAR legend Kyle Busch. A newly released 911 call revealing the NASCAR champion suffered a medical emergency just 1 day before he died. The 41-year-old father of 2 passing away Thursday following what was described as a severe illness. Tributes pouring in tonight. What the NASCAR CEO just said. ABC's Will Reeve leading us off.
Rowdy Nation loves it. Tonight, just 24 hours after the tragic death of NASCAR legend Kyle Busch at age 41, listen to the heartbreaking 911 call made the day before he died.
Can I get an ambulance to come to?
That call for help from the GM Charlotte Technical Center in North Carolina. The Associated Press reported. reporting Bush had been training in a racing simulator when he became unresponsive.
Tell me exactly what's happened.
I've got an individual that's shortness of breath, very hot, thinks he's going to pass out, and his guy is producing a little bit of blood, coughing up some blood.
At the time of the call, it sounded like Bush was conscious.
Is he awake?
He is awake. He's awake. He's on the bathroom floor right now.
The dispatcher saying help was on the way.
We will let EMS know, okay? We got him coming out there.
The next day, Bush's family breaking the news that the husband and father of two had died after being hospitalized with a severe illness. 2 weeks earlier, Bush had radioed his crew during a race asking for medical help.
Tell him I need him after the race, please. I'm going to need a shot. Copy.
Kyle Busch has been suffering. Announcers described it as a sinus cold exacerbated by the G-forces of driving a race car. A week later, Bush said he was still feeling it.
Racing, I'm kind of still here. I'm still not great, but the scene of this cough was pretty substantial last week.
Tonight, tributes are pouring in from the world of
As a severe illness, tributes pouring in tonight. And what the NASCAR CEO just said, ABC's Will Reeve leading us off.
Rowdy Nation loves it. Tonight, just 24 hours after the tragic death of NASCAR legend Kyle Busch at age 41, listen to the heartbreaking 911 call made the day before he died.
Can I get an ambulance to come to?
That call for help from the GM Charlotte Technical Center in North Carolina. The Associated Press reporting Bush had been training in a racing simulator when he became unresponsive.
Tell me exactly what's happened.
I've got an individual that's shortness of breath, very hot, thinks he's going to pass out, and his guy is producing a little bit of blood, coughing up some blood.
At the time of the call, it sounded like Bush was conscious.
Is he awake?
He is awake. He's awake. He's on the bathroom floor right now.
The dispatcher saying help was on the way.
We will let EMS know, okay? We got him coming out there.
The next day, Bush's family breaking the news that the husband and father of two had died after being hospitalized with a severe illness. 2 weeks earlier, Bush had radioed the scene in Annapolis and Charlotte to the Carolina Hurricanes playoff game.
Our thoughts are with his family, friends, and fans around the world.
Kyle Busch just defines what it means to be a racer in NASCAR. Everything about it, the fire, the greatness, the heart that sometimes you rarely saw. The sport was truly lucky to have him.
The tragic death of NASCAR champion Kyle Busch, his family revealing he died from severe pneumonia that then progressed into sepsis. Busch died on Thursday at the age of 41, just days before he was scheduled to race in today's Coca-Cola 600 in Charlotte. And to help us understand the tragic death of NASCAR champion Kyle Busch, his family revealing he died from severe pneumonia that then progressed into sepsis. Busch died on Thursday at the age of 41, just days before he was scheduled to race in today's Coca-Cola 600 in Charlotte. And to help us understand sepsis and how this could have happened, ABC News medical correspondent Dr. Darian Sutton joins us now. Dr. Sutton, thanks for being here. Let's talk about this because this was shocking. This is a seemingly healthy athlete, really.
An incredibly difficult story.
How did this progress so quickly?
Well, pneumonia is one of the most common conditions that we diagnose in the emergency room. Every year, nearly 1.5 million people are diagnosed with this.
Kyle Busch! This morning, the sudden death of a NASCAR legend, Kyle Busch, rocking the racing community as new details emerging of a 911 call made the day before his death.
And tell me exactly what's happened.
I've got an individual that's shortness of breath, very hot, thinks he's going to pass out, and his guy is producing a little bit of blood, coughing up some blood.
The Associated Press reporting Busch had been training in a racing simulator in North Carolina when he became unresponsive Wednesday. At the time of the call, it appeared the 41-year-old was conscious.
Is he awake?
He is awake. He's awake. He's on the bathroom floor right now.
An ambulance rushing him to the hospital. This comes after Busch asked for a doctor to meet him after his race at Watkins Glen just 2 weeks ago.
Can somebody try to find Bill Heisel? He's the Hendrick doctor guy. Tell him I need him after the race, please. I'm going to need a shot. Copy. He'll be at your bus.
Announcers heard saying he suffered from a sinus cold all week that was exacerbated by intense G-forces and elevation changes at the road course.
You can kind of still hear it. I'm still not great, but the stuff was pretty substantial.
And a lot of cheers. Bush, a controversial figure who entered NASCAR at 16, embraced the title rowdy, known for his brash persona that riled up crowds, winning.
There were two things that I wanted to be considered. I see about Kyle, and I've learned about Kyle over the last several years, is how badly he wanted to. People have made
of that fine conversation for about 30 seconds, Carl. And then there's the second thing, which he would talk to me. He'd talk to me when we were at events. He welcomed me. And that's the Kyle that I hope we get to talk about more. Kyle, the man.
I'll never forget going to an Atlanta test. It was the first year he signed with Joe Gibbs Racing. And he walked up, same car, same everything as me. And I just remember at the time, I was P1 and he hadn't gone out yet.
Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're looking at a story that is just complete.
Alright guys, I'll end the stream, so I'll see y'all tomorrow.